and then go from there. All right, to the dormitory. Gaius wants me to come commune with the wind. I mean, why not? I like the wind. Oh, can I not just teleport to that floor? Dang. Fine, I'll run. Welcome to stream, Grumpy. All right, Sarah. Saving and reloading won't be as long as the Michelin. Good. I don't have that in me to do again. Well, if it isn't the Green Bean Machine, dutifully roaming the campus as always. I'm sorry, the what? I feel like I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, but you do know it's the middle of the day, right? You got a problem with me spending my afternoon drinking? It's my room, my beer. I'm not seeing a problem here. We already had this combo. Looks like she's already plastered. Knowing her, she's probably ready to leap into action if anything serious were to come up, though. This might be a good chance to ask her about some things I normally wouldn't. Sure. Hey. Don't just stand there like you've got nothing to do. You're a student, so come sit here and keep me company. Sit on your bed with you? You're asking your student to sit on your bed with you? I don't see how that has any relation to me being a student. Oh well, I guess this is as good a chance as any. I'll go get myself something to drink. Oh, be a dear and get me something to snack on while you're out, would you? Fine. Oh good, I did not sit on the bed. Looks like you've been working pretty hard for the student council. That's what I like to see. Building up experience and making memories is exactly what youth's all about. I don't want to hear it. Not from the person that pushed me into it in the first place, anyway. I love that she's still, like, flushed from the alcohol. Especially since I've had a lot on my mind lately regardless. Oh, this is about Machias, huh? Was it that obvious? Well, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make up with him yet? Do I have to? I wish. If I'd been completely honest with him to begin with, none of this would have happened, so it's all my fault, but remember when I had such simple, youthful worries. Do you? I don't trust you had a normal childhood. That's one way to brush me off. Well, the way I see it, your best bet would be just focusing on helping the student council out for today. Helping other people out with their worries helps you develop as a person and figure out how to take care of your own. Really? Of course. You need to take each and every request seriously, and not just see them as boxes on a checklist. Listening carefully to what a client says and figuring out what they really want from that is a key part of the job. After all, people tend not to say what's really on their mind. You have to listen for it. Hey, what's with that look? I'm just surprised that you gave such a helpful, on-point reply. Can I ask what you did before you became an instructor? Well, let's just put it this way. I've got a lot of experience. More than enough to give you youngins helpful advice whenever you need it. That would be a bit more credible if you weren't completely drunk. Lucid enough to dodge the question, though. Either way, I'm your homeroom teacher. I'll always help you out if you really need me. For now, though, just focus on what you've got to do. I suppose you're right. Well, it's not every day she gives good advice. I might as well take it while I can and focus on helping out the student council. Sarah took a swig of the beer sitting on the table. Chug, 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 I guess? Ah, that's the stuff. I can take her advice, right? My bond with Instructor Sarah has increased, but not really. We're going back in time, guys. No, I don't want to listen to the song again, even if it is catchy. All right, guys. Yes, I want to know what he's like when he's drawing, even though he's, in theory, drawing right now, so we could just see what he's doing without bonding with him. Wow, one save file? I know, everyone judges me for only keeping one save. Everything is fine. Some games I keep multiple saves of. Persona, I have multiple saves of. This game I don't. Would it be okay if I stayed a while and watched you draw, Gaius? Fine by me. If you've got any good advice, I'm all ears too. Oh, we're drawing a still life today. We're all traumatized by my one save file. Wow, that's quite the elaborate drawing. Is it? It's a flower and some bottles. It's a fairly normal still life. Compliments like that make me feel like I'm improving. But don't hold back if you have any criticisms to make. Ever since Legend of the Dragoon corrupting your save file on the 3rd disc. Oh, no. I've never had an issue with the No, I had an issue with my copy of, what was that? Final Fantasy X, because I got a used copy, and it would let me play through the first, like, 3 hours-ish, and then it would just stop. But then I just exchanged it for a different one and it was fine. Got it. Even though I think this looks pretty great already. You used to draw back home, right? Yep. Taught myself by painting landscapes and, well, mostly landscapes. But Clara, the head of the club, wasn't too thrilled to hear that. How so? According to her, I draw purely by feel, without even the most basic artistic techniques. So? She told me to take what I see and make it my own, so I've been doing rough sketches like this since last month. In fact, I just finished my 100th sketch. I feel your pain. That's a lot. I don't know if I'd have the patience to sit down and do that many sketches. It sucks. I mean, if you love art, yay for you. When I had to do something similar in art school, it was annoying as crap. Isn't it kind of a pain? It's not that bad. It helps that Clara's words resonate with me. That's what I'm doing with my time in the Empire, after all. I'm taking what I see and making it my own. Final Fantasy Tactics also taught you to do multiple saves due to accidentally Oh. See, you know, you would think all of my times playing like Fire Emblem would make me keep multiple saves. Which I guess now, in current Fire Emblem, I usually do have multiple saves. But, is it in Birthright? It might have been in Birthright. I didn't keep multiple saves at the time. And then a character I liked died. Not because I sucked at the level, but because if your bond wasn't high enough with him, he just dies. And then I just started the whole game over and it was fine. But if I had a separate save file, it would have been less annoying. But oh well, it's fine. That's what I'm doing with my time at the Empire, after all. I'm taking what I see and making it my own. Now seems like it might be a good time to ask. Where are you from? I suppose I never did mention that, did I? Yeah, apparently because I never spoke to you in a church, I know nothing about you. I'm from the Nord Highlands, to the north of the Empire. Hold on. That's where Emperor Dreikel's raised his army. Yes, that was the question I got wrong. All this time we were learning about Nord in class, and you were from there. Well, you know, I do plan on telling the rest of the class eventually. Come to think of it, I don't know why Gaius came to Thor's in the first place. Hopefully I'll get the chance to ask him sometime. Is something wrong? No, sorry, just spacing out. I'd really like to see your painting when it's done. If it turns into a painting worth seeing, I'll be sure to show you. My bond with Gaius has strengthened. Success. Rean and Gaius reached a link level 2. Yay. Yep, your sketch, if that's what you want to call it when you're holding a paintbrush, looks real nice. Okay, we have not spoken to people in most of these places other than the main building, actually. And the library. We did the library. Let's start with the student union. Do you have anything I need to buy? No. I do want to talk to Ramsey, though, just because I like his name. Hey. Crow's not the most diligent student, but he's always looking out for others. I'm definitely not saying you should look up to him, though. Now with his tab getting bigger and bigger by the week at least. But it's not all bad. He just doesn't pay for things, you know. He's a swindler, he gambles with children. But he's a swell guy, other than that. Do you have anything I want? I don't know who I'm bringing in to the schoolhouse yet, though, so I don't really want to buy anything yet. Dang it. Okay. Let's talk to these people. Ah, Yowie girl. How's life? I'm never gonna learn your name. You're just gonna be Yowie girl. Emma said she'll be stopping by this evening. I better sort out my recommended reading for her. Oh, I love this one, but it might be a bit too much to hand off to her at such an early stage. What kind of hardcore crap are you trying to hand off to Emma? Right, there's no point in rushing through these things. I should give her some appropriate starter material. I can be patient. True corruption is a slow burn, after all. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, I do. Dorothy, apparently, is trying to give Emma some really hardcore yaoi to start with, which is a choice. Random side note, the store I used to work at, or Bandage, whatever, I had a teenager came into the store and she was with her mom, and she got her mom into anime, and the first anime she made her mom watch was Banana Fish. If any of you know what Banana Fish is, what a way to start. Oh, you're in Machias' class too, right? What are you doing here? Oh, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd drop in. Well, to be honest, I was hoping for a chance to talk to you. Well, I've got nothing to talk to you about. I'd rather you just left me alone. I'd rather I just left you alone too, to be honest. I'm busy plotting how to take your dear fellow nobles down a few notches. You do not, but you feel that you do not want to know? Yeah, you probably don't. Machias? Are you okay? Well, this strategy backfired. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I just feel like there are other anime you could have started your, you know, mother off with. What was the first anime I made my mom watch? It was honestly probably Sailor Moon when I was a child. You think if you were to introduce anime to your friends or family, you would choose something like working? I feel like all my friends like anime, so I don't have to worry about that, thankfully. But my family, other than my mom, I don't think I would ever get them into anime. Class 7 is investigating the old schoolhouse, isn't it? How wonderful. It's so touching to see others go out of their way to tear the shroud off of the world's mysteries. I eagerly await your discoveries. Whatever she thinks we're doing down there, it's probably wrong. There are a number of mysteries surrounding the old schoolhouse. I can hardly wait to see what you unearth. I like your crystal ball. Gone fishing. Shocker. I already talked to her. Oh, Toa. I almost didn't speak to Toa. Oh, hi, Reen. I hear you ran into Angie yesterday? Angie? Oh, Angelica. Yep, that's her. Crow, George, Angelica, and I have all been friends since we were first years. I was wondering about that, actually. How did you all come to be friends? None of you were in the same class, and you're all part of different clubs, so... Oh, the academy gave us all a little assignment of sorts to take care of last year. And as we learned to work together, we gradually became good friends. Well, that makes sense. Who wouldn't want to be good friends with Toa? Considering everyone in Class 7 comes from different backgrounds, I wouldn't be surprised if you had some disagreements. Understatement. But I'm sure you'll get past them and come to understand one another eventually. Just like we did. You can do it. Thanks. Really hope I can do that with Machias. I don't. Today seems like it's going to be another busy day. But now we've got you to help us out. You sure did make our lives easier last month, so I figure I'll really be able to lean on you this time. Alright, we don't have too many more places to go to. Academy Field. Okay. I haven't seen Mint in a while. Is Mint alive? Did she set herself on fire? You've told everyone that you're a noble now, right? Yeah, I did. Machias isn't too happy with that turn of events, though. Do you regret it? No, not really. They would have found out eventually. I do want to make up with Machias, though. Perhaps it's about time I tell everyone about my family, too. What? Elisa's hiding something from us. I will absolutely not lose to Elisa. She might be a quick learner, but that's nothing compared to years upon years of experience. I will absolutely not lose to Elisa. Should you be saying this right next to, you know, Elisa? Okay. Looks like the high and mighty Eustace Albarea didn't think practice was worth his valuable time today. Does he honestly think he can do whatever he pleases just because he's got a bit of experience caring for horses? It'd do him a lot of good to try to be more like Lambert. It pleases me to see Paula so enthusiastic. However, Eustace does have a point. Doting too much on the horses will end up doing more harm than good. His words may be harsh, but I believe that he only says them because he cares. Yeah, I guess a horse is a bit different from a cat. Cat meant to be spoiled, and you just accept whatever nonsense they get up to. A horse, that might be a bit more destructive. You got your dad to play Zero Escape? Oh. My mom does usually watch me play video games, not since I've been streaming, but she used to watch me play them all the time. She hates Final Fantasy games. She thinks they're too depressing. but she loves Genshin. To the gym. Oh, fencing people first. It was decided before the match began. A mere commoner could never hope to match me in a duel. Well, no matter. Perhaps the unskilled can get something out of this club's repetition of the basics. Your dad's in his 80s and you got him a PS4 Slim? Ooh. Neither you nor your brother could get him to learn the controller, though. Oh, no. Ugh. I let Alan and Patrick have a practice match since Patrick kept whining about having his basics locked down. I hate to say it, but the brat's got the skill to back up his big talk. And now, I'm even more pissed off. You did this to yourself. You really did. Yeah, I don't think my dad could master the controls, but my mom has been interested in like an Animal Crossing type of game. And she plays Pokemon Go just fine. I realize she's a beginner, but is it really such a difficult goal? I could swim 50 Rs with ease. Not long after I began. Whatever the case may be, having her put all her effort into accomplishing this seems to be my only option. This seems kind of intense for a beginner, does it? It's just 50 meters. Is it that hard? I mean, I guess if you've only just accomplished getting her into the water. Your mom hates games. You couldn't pay her to try a game? Oh no. You're in your 60s and you know plenty of 70 to 80-year-old gamers. That's gonna be me in the future. I'm never giving up video games. Klein got a letter from his siblings earlier. Whatever it said, it was serious enough to make him skip out on today's practice. I hope he's okay. Name checks out. Oh my gosh, it does. Love it. This is the exit, right? Yes. Not the women's locker room. Excellent. Where the heck is Patrick? He was over here. No, that's the janitor. No, we saw Patrick. So the only person I'm missing is Mint? What the heck? Why can I never find Mint? No, I just came in here. I'm done.